For our second visit to the Emirates, we had planned to devote a little more time to the topic of falcons. We began our Falcon week with a show in the south of Dubai. Greg trains the falcons in the early morning or late afternoon because of the heat, as hunting is quite strenuous for the birds. So the little refreshment is very welcome. The young birds are trained to follow their prey with a leash. It is important that they are rewarded with meat every time, so they learn that it's worth it. Peter is also allowed to be a landing and feeding station. Thanks to a friend, we were next able to attend an early morning training session with the Sheikh's falconers in the desert. Each bird has its own little stool and can wait there in peace. Here, the animals are trained with a remote-controlled airplane. A balloon containing food hangs from it, which the pilot can then detach as soon as the falcon comes close. It's a very modern setup. This is how they train one animal after the other. It's hard to keep up with watching. The birds are really fast. Of course, the head trainer really wanted us to hold one of the falcons in our arms. The cuff protects them from their sharp claws. The creatures are heavier than you think, so we have to practice balancing them first. And they stay calm, even with us. The hood is designed to calm the animals. They would otherwise become overexcited with so many competitors nearby. In the car, I was allowed to sit right next to the falcons. What an honor! It smells a bit strong though. And we've already arrived at the next training ground. Falcons used to be loyal hunting companions and have now become true status symbols. Very good, meaning fast, birds can sometimes cost as much as an expensive racehorse. Well over 60 cars with their precious contents are waiting here for their turn. This local competition is aimed at boys under 14. The goal is to inspire the younger generation with the falconry tradition. Of course, recordings and interviews are done for local news TV. You can feel how proud these boys are. Pigeons are the birds of prey in this competition, and even though one or two of their flight feathers are plucked out, not every attempt is successful. The pigeons are fast and clever. Who would have thought it? This participant and his falcon already look very experienced, and indeed, this time it seems to be working. The falcon grabs the pigeon. The youngest offspring. Of course, a visit to the famous Falcon Hospital is a must for any falconry. It's truly impressive to see everything that's done for the animals here. This poor fellow in the back seems to have injured his throat somehow. And then one of the doctors explains to us what they often do on a daily basis. Many of the animals don't come here for any kind of illness, but also for claw and beak trimming. However, this can only be done with anesthesia. Otherwise, it would be too stressful for the animals and too dangerous for the doctor, as you can easily see. Claw trimming is important because it often happens that the animals injure themselves with overgrown claws. So, like in a nail salon, they cut, file and polish. And finally, a little balm. There is even help for injured or broken flight feathers. With adapted feather prostheses, flight capability can be maintained. Most Falcons today carry GPS transmitters. Not only the claws, but also the beak is an important hunting tool. The falcon kills its prey with the upper dagger-like tip. It penetrates the neck of the prey and kills it very quickly. It goes without saying that this part is therefore also cared for. Interesting, the eyelid opens downward and the ear is well hidden. And the birds can even spend the summer in the air-conditioned Falcon Hotel.